Thank you for joining me again on TMI Tuesday as I have the opportunity to have a chat with the chief inventor of Brightence Electronics and the CMD, MD CEO, is no one else but Prince Dr. Brightence Ogivonyi. Thanks for coming, Prince.
Thank you so much, my brother.
Yeah, we're looking at the products so far that have been coming out from what you've been doing. What are the discounted prices? And how are they in the market, and your changeover device, automatic changeover device? Speak on this.
Okay, in Brightence Electronics Company, like I always say, is a research establishment where we are into the manufacturing of made in Nigerian products, such as the Brightence inverter, Brightence batteries, Brightence solar panel, Brightence MPPT charge controllers, and then the Brightence automatic changeovers. So all these products have discounted prices. All of them have discounted prices. But for those who want to buy the combination of the inverter, battery, solar panel, this is something that can give you constant power depending on the number of batteries you have and solar panels. However, if you don't have the money to pay in full, you can make a minimum deposit of just 50,000 naira. Then we keep the product for you for 4 months at the promo price. So when the promo seasons are over, you are still going to buy that promo price. It's only when the promo is over, that's when you will not buy it at the normal price. But if within 4 months you are able to make your complete payment, you will buy the product at the 5th month with the normal price. Then as for those who have been using the said product previously some years ago, you want to now upgrade it to a higher machine that can power more electronics, you can return the one you bought before, no matter the number of years, as long as it's our product, because we trust the durability of our product. That's why we can subtract it and upgrade for you to a higher KVA at the same value in which you purchased it several years back. So that's some of the things we do. Then as for the automatic changeover you talked about, they are 2 in 1. One is the Brightence automatic changeover. One is the Brightence power switch for generators. You see, the aim is this: if they bring your public power, the automatic changeover will help you off your generator, take you back to national grid. Then the Brightence power switch for generator is the one that if you install it on your gen, you can on the generator from inside the house or from your lobby or passage or sitting room or bedroom with the switch. If you switch it on, you will on the gen no matter the location within the compound. If you also off the switch, it will off the gen no matter the location within the compound. So there are 2 in 1. One is to off the gen, take it to national grid, while the other one is to enable you to on or start the generator from inside the apartment. So as to avoid security challenges when they restore your public power in the middle of the night, you are forced to go out to go and put the gen off. To avoid security issues where you may be escorted into your house by thieves or hoodlums. So this is what we do, just to go into research and do things that will be appreciated by Nigerians.
That's a huge improvement on what you've been doing.
Thank you.
And let's look at the solar charge controllers, the inverters, the batteries, and solar panels. What differentiates yours from others in the market?
You see, the most important advantage of buying anything from Brightence Electronics is nothing will last forever. And you are buying the product from the manufacturer. So that means if it develops fault tomorrow, the company that make the product is made in Nigeria, here with you in Nigeria. There is no way the company will come and tell you that they cannot fix it. If they cannot fix it, they will replace it. So I want to let Nigerians know that one of the striking difference between our product and those in the market is, for example, the inverters comes with inbuilt double system thunderstorm facilities, double system circuit breaker, double system short circuit facilities. So that means during rainy season, when the thunder lightning becomes much, you will see the obvious difference between our inverter and how rugged it is. Now, the inverter, solar panel, the battery, they can give you constant 24 hours power supply. However, it depends on the number of batteries and the number of solar panel you can afford to connect on it. That's how you will get that 24 hours light. Because if you buy 1 battery and 1 solar panel, you can never have 24 hours light. You cannot have 1 battery and expect to get the same power duration for somebody that has 8 batteries, or in comparison to somebody that has 10 batteries or 4 batteries when you have only 1. So another thing we do again is the fact that we know that most of our customers are not the owner of the residence where they live. We now started importing solar panels that were made based on the Nigerian weather conditions. Because most of these foreign panels are made according to the weather condition of the country wherever it is coming from. In Nigeria, for example, if you bring a polycrystalline solar panel to the south, it will not work well. So that's why I want to let Nigerians know that we import this panel based on this research work we've done, and then the panel does not drag thunder lightning. You don't need to re-earth the house. You don't need to put thunderstorm arrestor there, because the panel is actually the normal original hybrid panel. But I want to let you know that because we know that most of our customers are not the owner of the house where they live, it does not make sense now for you to give somebody an inferior panel and then you begin to re-earth a house that is not yours, digging 6 feet or putting solar charge thunder arrestor everywhere. If I happen to be the landlord of that place, I will increase your rent. I'm telling you the truth, I will increase your rent. But the truth is, we give panels that are durable.
Okay.
The shelf life is 20 years, but we give warranty of 2 years. While for the inverter battery and the rest, we give warranty of 1 year. However, even if you have used the product, like I said earlier, for some years, and you want to return to upgrade to a higher kVA capacity, you can do that because our inverters can power your fan, your TV, your ACs, your borehole, depending on the kVA you are going for.
Good to know that the products are from you, so they basically must be dependable.
Yes.
Yes. So now let's look at the alternator booster for pressing iron. That's a very significant progress you've made in that direction. And also we look at the energy saving bulbs. How do you differentiate yours from those in the market?
You see, we discovered that Nigerians, they do complain a lot that their public power, or let me use this as a case study, that their prepaid meter card easily get exhausted, that they just brought, they are having analog meter, they gave them a very terrible bill, they begin to shout up and down. Forgetting the fact that when they are leaving for work in the morning, they will on their generator down. And by so doing, when they bring restore your public power, won't the fridge or freezer be working? If you switch on your freezer down and you leave for work, before you come back, they brought public power in between. Won't the freezer and the refrigerator be working? They forget that that's also power consumption. So because of that, we now decided to make the Brightence super saving LED bulb such a way that it is 5 watts and 12 watts. What we did was to reduce the power consumption rate, increase the brightness. So the 5 watt Brightence LED energy saving bulb is far brighter than the conventional 18 watt energy bulb in the market, while the 12 watt energy saving bulb is far brighter than the conventional 40 watt bulb or 100 watt bulb, incandescent bulb in the market. Imagine you buy just 10 pieces of the 5 watt bulb, that's just 50 watts. It will help you reduce the power consumption rate at which your prepaid meter card get exhausted. Then it will also help you reduce the battery drainage rate of your battery solar panel system. Then for you to have an event center or hotel, it also reduces the rate at which your diesel or fuel gets exhausted when you on your surrounding lights in your premises. Then for the automatic, for the pressing iron for the laundry service personnel, that is the Brightence alternator booster. The aim is to reduce the surge that goes to the generator, thereby prolonging the life of your generator over a period of time. So if you want to use it, the only way you will know it is working, plug your pressing iron on the gen, listen to the sound of the gen, plug the pressing iron on the booster, listen to the sound of the booster of the generator. Then you will see that it's actually reducing the surge that was going to the gen fully. So that you people who are into laundry services, dry cleaners, tailor or fashion designers, it's a recommended bulb, or you that have a hotel where you have laundry service department, it's a recommended alternator booster to prolong the life of that generator.
Thank you. Quickly, let's look at the facility you have for industrial training attachment for trainees. And also, so far, you've been in the business of training people. What's the status of these people that have been trained so far? Are they in the labor market? Have they been employed? Or what's the status?
You see, let me tell you something. As our company own corporate social responsibility, technical skill and acquisition program, over the years we'll be training secondary school students on how to make and assemble the Brightence analog inverters. Then those who are not in science classes, we train them on how to install it to charge the battery with public power generators or solar panels, which is renewable energy. Those in the university, they come around for the industrial attachment program, practical skill acquisition program. And as for those who are also from the public, we train them, even if you have primary school living certificate or secondary school living certificate, as long as you can read and write, we train you on how to make and assemble some of these products. Okay. However, over the years, we've been training people. And I want to let you know, Philip, that in 2017, people who came for a training program, an example is Godfrey Ikpome. We employed him. As I'm talking to you now, he did not only learn how to make the product, he's working with us since 2017. He's receiving money already.
He's well paid.
He's well paid. And then there's somebody again, Supuruchi Camillus. The same thing. We employed him in 2018. There's a girl we just employed this year. Her name is Osayomore Glory Elogosa. You can browse these names on Facebook or social media handle.
Okay, so
you will see that they are well paid.
Where's the address, the phone number, so that everyone can start rushing?
All right, Brightence Electronics Company is located at number 30 Federal Government Girls College Road, near UBTH, Lugbowo, Benin City. We open our office only on Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 10 o'clock in the morning to 5 p.m. in the evening, because we use Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday to do production of product based on our staff strength. If you want to search us more on the internet, like Brightence Electronics Company Facebook page, or type the word videos of Brightence on YouTube, or use the phone numbers on the screen to reach us. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for being a part of this show. Well, there's not much we can take, and it's great to know that all of this will basically yield positive results for everyone.
Thank you.
Everyone that associates with you as trainees and as associates.
Thank you.
All right, there's not much we can take on the show. Big thanks to our viewers.